Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite sports podcast on YouTube, where you can sit back, kick with a beer, and possibly hit a parlay that's going to make it to where you're not going to be having to go to work, or that you're going to clock in on Monday. And I fear most of the time you're clocking in on Monday. I'll be the host of this journey, Nick, and my co-host and absolute stoogery, Zach, over to my side here.
Yep. I am the
Zach,
one who is clocking in because the parlays went to shit. So yeah, and I'm sure you could say the same.
I actually clocked in on Sunday because the parlay went to shit. Yeah. I just said, you know what, let's get ahead of the game there.
You might as well jump out in front of it, sure.
Yeah, so speaking of jumping out in front of it, I mean, so you get the dream come true of like, hey, we're gonna be in Vegas opening weekend.
Yep.
But you get the nightmare realization of like the slate is shit.
Slate is shit
for that 10 a.m. So what was that like? I mean, you're in the future in the sports book, like you're seeing things as they're happening, or even before they're happening.
Well, I mean, we'll take it back to Saturday night, which technically it was Sunday morning. That's how long that thing went. We were at the club until probably 2:30, doing what we do. Get back, finally go to sleep probably around 3:30. So I did not get up for the start of the 10 a.m. showdowns there. I probably got butt in seat around let's call it 12.
Okay.
I'd say that's fair. About 12:30, I was sitting down watching ball. So kind of third to fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Of the morning slate, which is honestly a perfect way to do it. Because shitty games, you kind of just skip to the end. You're watching the games that are good. Then I got the full afternoon slate, and I'm housing wings and beers, and it was a absolutely fantastic time. So honestly, kind of a genius play on my part, but it did suck that from flight to getting back to my house, probably I watched the last, call it 3 minutes.
Sure.
Of the Bills-Ravens game. So I missed the game, like the best game of the weekend. So it is what it is, but we move on to the next Vegas weekend. Probably won't be until probably a while. Hopefully, I'm good for a little bit.
So I gotta have a confessional for that one because I felt in the same place. Went over to the girlfriend's house on Sunday.
Yep.
We were both recovering from being sick after a while, so she was finally out of house arrest. She was kind of stuck in the room in the hole, as we like to say it. Warden wasn't really playing games. Finally got out, good behavior for parole for that day. Said perfect. We decided, hey, let's get some in and out.
Yep.
I mean, it's an absolute slammage by the Ravens. So her dad's like, hey, you guys probably go right now. You'll be good to go. And I just immediately see as I'm driving over 74 unread messages in the group chat. And I said, okay, so here's the problem with the group chat now. And I was explaining this. Just because there's a ton of messages doesn't mean something happened in the game that's like
doesn't mean a thing.
It could be as simple as somebody just went on a rogue deal. Like there could be, I can't expose the group chat, but there could be some things that could be conversation starters. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at that trying to think, hey, it's an ass slammage. They're up by 15, 8 minutes to go. Really no way to choke this away. So I thought. And so that's kind of how that went down. So I actually got back and her dad paused it and he said, hey, you just need to see it. So watched that, kind of got the whole experience for it. And then kind of had the realization, hey, I'm in a good spot there. So, but yeah, so was it a better slate watching the college games in the sports book, you would say, or was the NFL everything you dreamed of? What was the first red zone experience? Were you pissed? Were you looking at it and you're like, this is not what I paid for?
I mean, no, I wouldn't say I was pissed. It was still a good time. Didn't really get to dial into college there because we were at the Cabana for most of the day. So just kind of we went
Did you
from
get the chicken strips?
We did get chicken strips, and not a mountain of chicken strips this time. So
okay, so that's like a one-time thing, or is that like
I don't know. That's whatever deal they got. I mean, you could get a platter, but we weren't ordering platters. I had a sweet double cheeseburger though that was pretty delectable. And then obviously just crushing some wuds. But we were in the Cabana. It's mainly all Oregon fans, obviously, because the cousin goes to Oregon. So it didn't matter if it was 69-3. That Oregon game is that Oregon game is on the screen. Okay?
Holy shit!
But I said, okay, well, two can play at that game because we roll right in from Oregon game to SC game. I'm like, SC game's on the screen because there's a few SC fans too, and I'm like, we're not changing. If we're gonna watch Oregon get back-to-back interceptions when it's 55-3 and 62-3, then we can
suffer
watch the
through this.
USC game too. Unfortunately, Cabana kind of closes down operation around 6-ish. So got about the first half, then went back to the room, and then we had a little sushi dinner. So didn't watch it all. Didn't really need to, but
Do you have any of the shitty little shots that they gave us? The Jello
I did
shots?
not have those. We had
Ones?
green.
Okay.
We had some green tea shots that we had, so not bad at all. Had
No,
about
those are
two.
phenomenal.
Had about two of those. So yeah, it was an all around pretty good experience. Yeah.
You know what? That's all you can ask for. Yeah, so I wanted to get your take the temperature. We've been watching SC ball for a very long time.
Yep.
We've seen the highs, we've seen the lows. Are you feeling like this is the best team that we've seen complete?
Honestly, I'm telling you, this team is good. I don't care what anyone says, and I'm shocked that we get to another week and they're not ranked. I honestly am. Like, I'm genuinely shocked.
I was as well.
Like, after week 1, I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, they beat the piss out of another team. But I was just like, I mean, I'm looking at the other squads. I'm like, what?
Yeah, what more do you want?
What has Indiana done this year? You know, what has... I'm just looking through these teams. What has UCLA done, or Utah done? Sorry, Utah beat UCLA, but anyone can do that. Anyone with a pulse can do that. Like, what are all these teams doing to get ranked? I get South Florida beat Florida, and they beat Boise State, so technically they started with 2 ranked wins. Boise State is horrible, and I've never thought Florida was good. Like, who in their right mind was like, oh, yeah, Florida's going to come in and run the show. Lagway is going to be the guy. I haven't, so I don't know. I think, I mean, I'd like to think they're going to be, I mean, they're getting less votes than Arizona State. They're getting less votes than Georgia Tech. They're getting less votes than BYU. They're getting 6 more votes than TCU. They would beat the dog piss out of TCU.
Yeah, they would.
Right? Or am I tripping?
I think they would beat the piss out of them. So
another thing that's pissing me off too, and this is deep into the AP voters because I could go right back on a high horse, and I just peeped this right now.
I got something for you. You're getting on the high horse today. Just letting you know.
How is Arizona State receiving more votes than Mississippi State? Somebody break it down. How can that be? I watched them lose.
That is,
oh man, it's just insanity to me sometimes.
That is the big question, and I'm gonna let you know right now. You better get them boots on because you're getting back on the high horse today.
If Utah's claim to fame for being ranked 20 is beating UCLA, why is UNLV only get 5 votes?
It's a good question.
I get it; they beat them by more, but like, why? Like, is that much of a difference between barely beating them and not like?
Yeah. So do style points matter again? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah. Like, here's my thing. Like, Arizona State, right?
Yeah.
Can go from 12 to no longer ranked. But Mississippi State isn't ranked. If you guys had them at, everyone thought, 12. They're ranked 12, right? They're really good. And then they lose, and they're like, wow, they lost to Mississippi State. We gotta slam them down the rankings. Like, you thought that they were 12. So if you thought they were the 12th best and Mississippi State beats them, why can't Mississippi State be ranked? Doesn't make any sense.
That's my question, man. Like,
Why it's all dumb. Until I see 4 games on their little record thing, that's,
Yeah, I think the AP vote is just a joke. Like, I think at this point we're just anything goes. Like, whatever we want to do. There's no rhyme or reason, and it's just bullshit. Like you can't have it to where that's not what's going on. Like, I don't. This head-to-head stuff has to matter. Like, if I played you and I beat you, like, I should be ranked ahead of you. It's pretty simple. So I'm definitely on the same page as you. I'm also kind of riding the bandwagon of SC this year. Like, I've been saying, I think this is the most complete USC team I've seen since I was in grade school. Like, probably 5th grade, 4th grade, maybe, when they were running the table with Reggie Bush and the boys. Defense looks really good. I've been really focused on seeing that they can stop the run, but that they're also just playing with so much energy every play and just going for the football.
Yeah.
And like I keep in mind that they're not playing great teams, but they're beating the absolute piss out of them, like just annihilating them. Still not sure where the whole like hatred for Clay Helton came from. Like I saw rumors, they're like he's autistic and he was coaching, and I'm like, so isn't that more of like like isn't that more impressive that he went to the Rose Bowl, beat Saquon, and won the Pac-12? Like I'm not really certain how this is happening. I got no hate in my heart for Clay. I mean, obviously wanted to beat the piss out of his squad, but that I was feeling good about. I mean, I wasn't really buying the whole Florida shit. Like they played good when it didn't mean anything. Like a lot of teams do that. I will say I think USF kind of caught my eye, but I think next week the hammer's probably going to be brought down a little bit. So that was pretty good. I'm just trying to think if there's any other games we should cover before we go into our pick results for the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I can go back and look, but a lot of the games that
Arch is
actually
back
matter,
apparently.
and then Arch is back playing against shitters.
Yeah.
Shout out to I will say shitters, and one of my former athletes is on that squad. Obviously, shout out my boy Ryan Boltwood, one of my top sprinters, my first year coaching, was our fastest guy on our team. Don't believe he had a catch in the game. Plays tight end. Went to Mount Sac, then went to Boston College. Now is at San Jose State. So, rough way to start there. You had Dennis Lynch miss 2 game winners for you in game 1. Shout out UFC legend and probably shittiest kicker I've ever seen. Yeah, he's at San Jose State now.
Dennis the Menace?
Dennis the Menace took 2 years off football, and now he's kicking for San Jose State. Game 1, they lost. He missed 2 game winners in a row. 2 chances to win the game, he missed them.
How do you just take time off? I thought
I don't know how that works either.
I thought your clock keeps rolling. You know what I mean? Like this thing.
That's what I thought too. I don't know. Maybe he was able to get like a waiver, or I don't know.
You got like 3 timeouts that you can call. Like this is
I guess so. Yeah.
This is insane. That's tough. When Dennis the Menace is your only option, I mean, you're in a tough spot.
And then I'm sure we'll get into it because I think I saw you put it in the Twitter thing. Colorado. I've been trying to tell everyone about my guy.
Yes, you have.
And finally, the World Series. Like, it's not like it's been a mystery. This should have been This should put us on the map of validity right here.
Validity.
I've been saying it.
Yeah,
he's better.
You're beating the drum.
I don't care if you're a transfer, you're a 5. He is better than the other 2 guys, and he went in, and now he's starting game 3.
Yeah. No, I was.
There you go. Shout out Staub.
We got that in Twitter, and I'm gonna
making shit happen.
Let you get your flowers. I mean, I watched a little bit of the game. First of all, I've never been a big fan of Salters. Like I wasn't. When everyone said he's one of the top transfer place
for what we looked at Liberty's like record last year, and we were like, okay. I mean,
they were decent. I mean, he's good at running, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd rather have a guy that could throw. I will say Clemson took him a while to wake up.
I know.
But then again, Troy is always a tough squad. Like
I'll say the same thing about whatchamacallit, Georgia. Like this is the most classic Georgia thing I've ever seen. 28-6 against Austin Peay. They kind of look like shit. I am not worried in the slightest. They do this religiously where they just like, who gives a fuck, bro? We'll play anyone. Then they'll go play Bama and they'll go play Tennessee. They'll beat Tennessee probably. They'll probably beat Tennessee by fucking 50.
Think so?
I mean, maybe not 50, but it would just be the Georgia thing to do. Is like for them to go and win like 42-14, and you're like, oh, why do we even think that like something was gonna happen here? It just never does.
What I was concerned about, and I looked through it, how the hell does Zachariah Branch have 3 receptions for 17 yards? Like,
I mean,
it's Austin Peay, and we just.
If he would have stayed, man.
Oh.
Lemon, Lane, Branch. That would have been nasty.
It's a fucking nasty.
It would have been so final. Everyone just wants to leave and go somewhere else and like just vibe out, man.
Do you got any coaching updates that you'd give or some pointers for SMU perhaps?
Oh gosh, I mean, let's just play cover 4 shell and not let everyone just go right down the field on us. Kevin, we need to one, know where we are when we're throwing the ball. Okay,
Sure.
don't be in front of the line. Preferably behind the line. Two, when you're like scrambling to get sacked, you don't have to just like throw it into the ether and throw it behind you and fumble it and
Yeah, you could hold on. You could tuck it.
Just take your medicine.
Okay.
But man, it wasn't technically over because he scored on the first possession of one. Okay, SMU should have won.
Yes.
Or they at least should have had a better field goal chance. I don't know how you can hit a sliding quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
That should just be a personal foul.
Yeah.
But because they called it targeting and it wasn't, which is fair.
Right.
Like, I'm okay with not throwing him out of the game, but he did hit. Did he not hit a quarterback that was sliding? And I get it was kind of close-ish, but typically they're always going to give the benefit of the doubt to the QB, and he comes in, he cleans him out.
Yeah.
But then because it's not targeting, it's just no penalty.
I was so confused by that because
it didn't make any sense.
It always has been personal foul with targeting.
Yeah, they just said targeting.
I thought, okay, well, there's 15 either way.
I'm like, all right, he's not thrown out, but they're going to have the ball to 25, and we're chilling. Like, throw another pass, run another play, kick field goal, win the game. Everything's good. Now, it would have just pissed me off even more about Arizona State. Like, it would have, like, amplified my anger in that moment to, like, the millionth degree because the bet would have been on if they would have
It's safe to say
hit.
It's safe to say if SMU clicked, we were going to be counting our cash. Like, there's no question.
Yeah, and then
we were counting.
We should have been counting, and then obviously ASU would have just fucked us over, which would have been insane for after Mississippi State blew our cash a year before that. They come and blow our cash again in the other way.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, we woke up. I literally wake up in the morning. It's already chalked. Chalked to game one. And I thought we were good. I was sweating Iowa all day, Iowa, and I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if they're gonna do it. And they pulled it off. And I was like,
Iowa was a grueler.
It was a straight grueler.
For the life of me, I don't understand. Iowa, I'm gonna say this. Iowa actually has a good quarterback, but they don't have good receivers. Like, they don't have anyone that can get open besides the tight end. Yeah, I mean, we were texting throughout the game.
It was going to be a late night, like Hawaii wins, and I would have been like, "This is so awesome! Hawaii wins for it." USC, and I would have been sweating USC a little bit because it was like
it's a big spread.
They gave up a little too many points, especially when I told all the guys there because it switched from the Oregon game to the USC game. Like, they were like, "What do you have?" And I'm like, "I need SC to win by 30." And and they were like, "All right, I'll bet you." Georgia Southern. They're all Oregon guys. Like, let's put a bet on Oregon game already. I bet you Oregon wins by 28. Let's do it early. Just bet it right now. And I was like, whatever. And then of course, like I was like, nah, SC's a squad this year. Like, I'm telling you, they're gonna be pretty good. Like, Oregon might still win, but it's not just gonna be like a
they're not gonna roll over.
Third play fumble, Georgia Southern touchdown. Moss is a guy. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, I need 30 points. They fumble the first drive. I'm like, this is just everyone's talking shit. They're like, I told you, man. They're like, you sure? I might give you points for Georgia Southern right now. I'm like, holy shit.
Just give me a drink, fuck.
Like, just get me out of here. But then they ended up slamming, so wasn't much of an issue.
Yeah, they had that hiccup to start. I mean, they look pretty complete. The defense looks good. I like the depth that we have at D-line, which is really a big key in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I completely forgot that, Mississippi State just smacked us right in the mouth and said, hey, shame on you. I mean, I'm not saying I bought the Arizona hype because I knew they were going to be they weren't going to be as good with that scat pack and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mississippi State is that good, and I'll still stand by that.
I know. I don't think they are either.
Who the hell with one play left runs man-to-man coverage?
And blitz does like a slot blitz.
Just a slot. Like, I don't.
The guy falls on his face somehow.
Yeah,
it was insane.
You know what? At that point, let's just run punt block and have 10 guys at the line of scrimmage and just hope he shits his pants.
Sure. It's always worked.
Like, I don't.
It always works.
Let's get into our picks and see how we did. So we'll start with Illinois Duke. I mean, at first it was a little bit of a sweat in the first half because Duke was fighting.
They're a feisty bunch.
And then the second half they played like the Dukies.
Sure.
And that's what we needed because we didn't have cash on it.
Yep.
Oh man, I was already planning. I was like, I'm gonna take the board of directors out for a nice dinner. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
have
it's perfect.
this. Everything is beautiful, and then we fucking
Shaloli, yeah.
we
Then,
just we just
and then yeah,
and then we got
ASU,
we got SMU.
ASU, SMU, Carolina Panthers.
F you.
You three shitters. And you know what? You know what sucks too? I
What?
woke up in the morning and I had already our parlay was already in, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do ours. I'm not gonna do another one with like
Sure.
Ablin's family. Theirs hit 100 to win 500. They had Rams to win by 3, which shouldn't have hit, and it was Packers to win and someone else. I think. Let me look at it right now. It was Packers to win and Niners to win.
Wow.
And then Rams -3. So it hit, and everyone did it. They're like, "Oh, put 100 for me, put 100 for me," and I'm like, I got mine going. Like I'm not gonna.
Oh no.
I'm like I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And then when mine lost, right when it lost with the Panthers, I won my tennis one.
Yeah.
So I had $150 laying there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna spite bet. And I took I live bet Lions plus 10.5 and Texans money line.
Oh my god.
And they both lost. One, I did it because I was doing it at the table, so I told them. I was like, "Hey, like I'm gonna bet the other side because either I'm gonna win, and it's so trolly and it's like hella funny that I just fucked over your guys' bet,
Or you guys.
or you guys win." And I'm like, "All right, this is cool. I just reverse jujued, and I just made sure you guys won for betting the other
like
side.
I made the play.
Literally, I made the play for
I
them
respect that. Okay.
because the weekend was going so bad. I'm like, I might as well just secure this for you guys. Let me take Texans money line right now."
Yeah, let me
worked.
lock this in. That's pretty good. You know what? You
Yeah.
need somebody to do that. It's like when you play blackjack and you're at the table with everybody. Someone's got to take that card.
Someone has to do it.
The bust. Now,
I'll
I'm
do
not
it.
saying I will be the one to do it. I'm glad that you will because if I play with strangers, I'm not taking the card. Like because I don't give a shit what.
Sure.
Like if I'm with my friends, okay, you know what? I'll take the loss. You'll take the loss in the next one. But I'm with random shitters. I mean, I'm not taking the damn card.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Dukies came out, which was good. Iowa State. I mean, that was a sweat fest. You know, we were texting back and forth. I was just letting you know, hey, we just got to hold the line. Like they're not good, but they're not bad. Like they're solid shit. That's it. Like they are just 50% baseline, and that's all that they are. There was a real chance that they were going to win that football game too. Like there were a couple throws that Gornowski laid out there, and his receiver just didn't bring that shit in.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
just
it's
sold
like,
them.
yeah, they just said, hey, we're just not going to catch the rock. They threw 2 deep balls, and they were both open for a touchdown. One of them, a guy got pulled down for pass interference. I'm not sure who at Iowa I got to talk to. And you know what? I may have messed up because I could have applied for the Iowa offensive coordinator position on LinkedIn last year, and I didn't. So that's on me. But every single play, we got to have one guy going deep.
Yeah.
Every play. Okay, so he's got to be conditioned. Just give the safety something to look at.
Sure.
And they just don't do that. Which, on the other hand, when they do send somebody deep, it like surprises everyone in the stadium.
Yeah, everyone's shocked.
Maybe if you hit
what
your
the hell's
1
going
for
on?
1, like I get it, but when you don't, like Gornowski can throw.
Yeah, he can sling it around a little bit. Yeah.
But when you just call constantly hitch routes and in routes and out routes, 5 yard, 6 yard, 5 yard, 8 yard, 5 yard, like they are just. I saw both safeties at like 5 yards in the box. Not even 5 yards, probably 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. I didn't even know. I've never seen a defense do that.
Yeah.
So they were showing no respect to that. But, you know, I was able to win off the hook, which I kind of figured the hook was going to be my friend here.
It's good stuff.
ASU, we've said enough. Go fuck yourself. I'm tired of it.
No, literally.
I mean, OU, Toe Mater might be that guy.
I know. It could be. Probably not, but, you know, we'll
probably not. No.
We'll let it go for now.
I mean, he played his ass off. I've never seen a guy for Oklahoma play like that. I mean, he was calling his number so much that like the way that he played, I'm not saying this was him, but he reminded me of like the Vince Young championship where he's just like, fuck it, I'll carry it myself. Like I'm gonna Thanos this thing. Like I'm gonna get the ball wherever we need. And then we man, I mean, we were talking about it early. Like Kentucky had everything they needed to make this a blowout. Everything in the first quarter.
Yeah.
They should have been up 21-0. They should have skunked them with the 2 picks. And because they cannot finish with touchdowns, they will be a mediocre team. And we knew that they'd keep it
for the
within
rest
9.
of time.
Yeah. I mean, their uniforms are some of the coolest I've ever seen. Like those chrome helmets are timeless. I don't know how much more you can watch Kentucky. I mean, what more do you need? The kid threw a pick at the 50-yard line off after throwing the first pick. Like I don't.
Yeah.
You need to bury these guys.
Yeah.
So the fact that they can't step on your throat, Kentucky keeps it close. They won't lose within 10. They're still going to play Georgia and lose by 3. So just keep that in mind. When's that actually? Let's see when that's coming up. You'll know one of my early picks here. That's in 3 weeks. Okay.
Yep.
So that's something. So I've seen the field pretty well before.
Yeah,
you had a couple bad breaks. Like Iowa State's a tough one with 3.5.
Yeah. And then obviously I take Iowa State 3.5, and then bet Iowa, plus.
Yeah, you were
put it in the parlay, and just kind of how it goes.
I was kind of thinking that. I was like, but in my head, I was like, okay, so he'd rather lose the pick for the program.
I'd rather lose the pick than lose cash.
Exactly. And that's honestly, I could respect that. Like,
yeah,
I actually thought about when you were saying the Chargers money line, I almost was gonna put cash on it because it made sense as I was thinking about it. I was like, wait,
getting some good juice there,
doing his thing, destroyings on the sidelines, which again,
I think watching the speed, watch along, sure, all the fun things.
What other failed kicker should we have on there? I think we should have.
Let's get the guy that does the Legos. Who was the guy with the glasses that played for Georgia?
Yeah.
What's his name? Alejandro something?
Yeah. Alejandro.
Can't remember the guy's name.
Shit. I know who you're talking about.
Alejandro kicker.
Kicker.
Mata? No, that's the
glasses. Rodrigo Blankenship.
Yeah, there it is. I was thinking of Alejandro. Is that Maldonado?
You're thinking Maldonado.
Jesus. Do not want Maldonado. What's he up to? He got a LinkedIn?
He's got to be working for H&R Block. Because they give him the tools for success.
Alejandro Maldonado. Yeah, primary place kicker. Yeah, I know who that shitter is. Is this him? Is him on LinkedIn? No, that's just an old guy.
It's an old guy named Alejandro.
Alejandro Maldonado. Copy. Finding this shitter on LinkedIn.
You go for it.
I'm gonna do it.
Just gonna go through a couple games here that I was looking at.
Yeah, do
it. Did you see the UL Monroe kicker or punter absolutely clothesline the Alabama returner?
I did not see that. No,
it was clean. I mean, they lost 73-0. So,
yep, they got smacked.
But he got his. I'll say that. He can go into film and be like, I stopped the return for 6. Guy comes clean around the outside. He thinks he's gonna, just run the sidelines and get 6, and then the kicker just says, "You know what? I'm gonna do my WWE impression here, and I'm just gonna clothesline the shit out of you."
Gotta do it.
It was clean. And I'm looking through here. Utah beat the fucking piss out of Cal Poly, which I didn't even know they had a football program anymore. 69. Is this which Cal Poly is this? Is this just Cal Poly Mustangs? I don't know which one it is, but
it's probably the Cal Poly from San Luis Obispo, I think.
Okay, well they got the absolute piss beat out of them. So
correct.
Don't really blame them though. I mean, when you head up into Utes territory, I mean that's going to happen.
Just how it goes, yeah.
I think again, I think the Utes are going to win the Big 12. I like the squad. I think they're really good. I'm very happy USC doesn't have to play them in conference play anymore. They scared me every year. I'd circle that game, and I'm like, this is going to be tough. Especially if you have to go up to Utah. I don't know if it's a soaking going on or if it's, just the air. But shit just is different.
Yeah.
Cal Whittingham always has the boys going. I think it's because he rides in on a Harley, so that shit just gets everybody going. He's like
gets them fired up.
Sure, it should. I think was it last week that the duck's head came off, and then this week he came out as a Labubu.
Yeah,
Which
he was a
was
Labubu this week. The week before he fell. Yeah.
yeah. I've never seen someone lose their head and still come back the next week, so that's pretty
I
impressive.
know. Yeah.
Usually you're out at least 3 weeks. But I guess they don't have an injury report for that. So
Yeah.
It's week 1. I saw the field pretty good. You took a couple chances, which happens. The hook gets you on a couple.
It sure does.
And that's just the way that's going to go. Yeah. So let's see. I think before we go into, let's just go through our NFL ones actually, and then we'll go to our picks for the rest of the week. So kind of an even slate here. So I was thinking, I just thought the Chiefs were going to keep it close. I thought they would win, but I thought it would be like an old playoff win for them. Like they win off just a field goal. I'm not just saying this because I am a fantasy owner of Pacheco, but I really, really expect them to run the ball a lot more in the next coming weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think Andy Reid had circled on his play sheet that Travis Kelce was going to absolutely just
annihilate his. Yeah.
That also is why when you go through the draft, like I get speed kills, but you also got to see in a league where people can get hit a lot. Like, how's your durability? What's your size? Like, now I'm not saying there's really much you could do. I mean, if any player gets hit in the shoulder like that, probably dislocated.
Yeah.
I just don't know what Travis was doing. Like,
let's not kill each other, boys.
Yeah, it was a tight pick, but like, I'm not sure. It looked like he threw a little shoulder into that. Like, oh, you don't want to listen to Taylor Swift. He fucking slammed him down. Quentin Johnson figured out how to catch the football, so I don't know how long that's going to hold up. But it's impressive. It shows what they can be. I guess I got to get your honest thoughts. I mean, Eagles, Cowboys. Did you have circled on your play sheet that Jalen Carter is going to just hawk the biggest loogie of all time?
Personally, I did not. It's a little shocking to me, but he'll be back for this weekend's game. Hashtag Spitgate. Dak did it first.
Sure.
Dak's gonna say his bullshit like, I was just spitting and I was talking to my lineman. You're making direct eye contact with Jalen Carter.
You're spitting shit.
Yeah, sure, it didn't land on him. Doesn't mean you're supposed to go spit on him, but hey, at that point, let's just fight each other right here. Let's just put them up. Let's both get ejected instead of doing a little spit off.
Yeah,
might as well just scrap. And I know who I got my money on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So we knew Jalen Carter. He's an interesting guy. He's killed a person. Inadvertently. Obviously not his fault, but kind of his fault. You kind of need that, man. If you're gonna be that guy out there, big old son of a bitch, mentality. You might have to kill a guy or two. Aaron Hernandez, great tight end, murdered people.
That's a good point. Very valid.
O.J. Simpson, great running back.
Well,
murdering people.
The glove did fit.
Allegedly.
Right,
course,
sure.
Allegedly.
Sure. Well, he was acquitted, right? That was the way that went.
I expect him to not make that same mistake, so
okay.
And we shouldn't have to worry.
It's a situation where maybe a little too much of that dog mentality.
Maybe a little slobbering on themselves.
Yeah, I'm he's got that thing built up. He's just that slobber.
Yeah, I would say so. And obviously, good thing it didn't cost him the game, but definitely, I think people are underplaying how big that can be to your defense.
Yes.
It's not like an injury. It's not like you're going into the game knowing your player's out. Like, it is, you are lined up. Here's our game plan. Here's what we're doing. It's not even like he gets injured during the game and you have it's like literally, here you go. Here's he's out. And it's like, all right, send that guy in.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do the same thing. Can't really do the same thing because no one's eating double teams like that and still getting through. So,
yeah, it's the same thing as like, and I'm just saying this for the double team factor. It's like, all right, it's like if the Bengals don't have Trey Hendrickson, like how different it is. Yeah. I was gonna say Aaron Donald, but I don't want to put it that far because Aaron Donald's he's a different beast. But they're kind of in the same element of like, if you don't have a guy that's going to take double team, or like Ed Oliver, we saw how he was wreaking havoc on the Ravens. If you don't have a guy that's going to eat the double teams, it makes everything so much tougher for the defense. Like, he definitely put a tough spot on the fantasy squad. Now, we did come through with a victory, which was great. But I was not penciling in Javonte Williams 22 points. And he doesn't get 22 if you have Jalen Carter in, because all the run blocking has to change.
Yeah.
We got to make sure that we stay down on this guy, double team him, and then try to get up.
Sure.
And then once you get that run game going, now the play action gets going. I mean, the Cowboys didn't look like a bad squad to me. I think they look pretty good. But then again, you got to factor in the Eagles' best player on defense wasn't there, and that also hurts your secondary if they're already tough as it is. Like, starting a Dory Jackson at this part of his career is pretty tough. And then when you don't have that guy that's speeding up the clock, when Dak can sit back there, like it's even tougher on him.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty interesting. I feel like we're going to see the Eagles sign a corner next couple of weeks. Like
I could see it. Yeah, they're working out Mike Hilton. Obviously, he's a slot guy. Does that mean Cooper Jean's playing? Those are the two on the boundaries. Maybe.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Might have to.
I feel like Bennett, the guy they got from the Raiders, can play.
He can play for sure.
I feel like he can play, and you might just have to give him like 4 games to kind of get to
it. We gotta see what he'll do. He'll look a lot better with Jalen Carter, because Jalen's gonna make that.
Better. Yep.
He's gonna make that clock go a lot faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to get your honest take on it as an Eagles fan. We all love the deal. Were you as bored as shit watching the offense as everybody else? Was that just something going through your head, like, hey, maybe we could throw the ball to, I don't know, AJ Brown, maybe Schmitty, maybe just get the ball in the air?
I was, but kind of watched a little breakdown of it. It's like there were opportunities where they could have spun it a little bit, but it's just kind of what the Cowboys did. They didn't want to get. They were just playing to not get slaughtered.
Okay.
And the DBs weren't taking much risk, and just kind of is what it is out there. I mean, sometimes in the NFL you just got to come through, check off a win.
Sure.
I found it funny that like every little video I see, it's like the Cowboys were this and the Cowboys are that, and then it'll be like, oh, Jalen Hurts looked terrible, AJ Brown, and everyone thinks he's a top 5 receiver, and then you look at it's like the Eagles were absolutely dog shit, the Cowboys were phenomenal, and they lost by 3.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? Does anyone think the Eagles are going to play that bad, quote unquote, again? Probably not. Are the Cowboys going to be that consistent? Probably not. So like, what are we talking about? Probably all right.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think I just thought it was funny. I was seeing everybody, like you were saying, like somehow the Cowboys lost, but it was like Cowboys look phenomenal, Eagles look like shit. I'm like, I'm not gonna say they look like shit. I will say I was bored half the time because I'm like, okay, they're gonna run the ball. But
and it was just a long game too. It's like then you get the lightning
delay.
Like you have to figure out what they spent 10 minutes figuring out if he was ejected, what's going on here, and then you get lightning in the second half, and you're just like, okay, bro, like can we kind of be done with the game? It was their offense was boring, but they scored 3 touchdowns on 3 drives in the first. Their first 3 drives were touchdowns. Like it's like they were making and long ones too. It wasn't necessarily like turnovers and short field. So
they were making plays.
I expect AJ Brown to have a little something for this next game. That's just all I'll say.
I will say I was enjoying all the memes on Twitter of just AJ Brown's going to start reading the Magic Treehouse series. He's going to read the Lord of the Rings on the sideline. Like, just all the books AJ Brown's going to read.
He's reading everything.
Season. Yeah, it was just, I got a kick out of it.
Sure.
Saquon is still Saquon. I mean, that's not, he's not changed.
He'll get going eventually.
Yeah. I was a little worried about Landon. Watch that injury kind of happen.
Probably didn't need to play. Good thing they have kind of a longer week because it was a Thursday game. Probably should be all right for Sunday, but probably didn't need to go.
Do you think this is a situation where like the Eagles are going to kind of look back and be like, probably should have kept Mekhi?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily because I don't know if like bang for your buck it would have made the most sense in the world. Like I think they do like the right tackle or the right guard backup.
Okay.
Steen. He's played before. He knows what's going on, and he's on a rookie deal. I think it's not going to like look that insane. I do think a lot of the guys were kind of slow to start. I mean, not a lot of anyone played in the preseason.
That's the tough part when you don't
no one really played that much. The receivers, quarterback, even some of the lineman guys, like not a lot of guys played. So This was it. They kind of ran right into it and was like, here we go.
There you go.
So, and you're going against all of those Cowboys defensive linemen played because they were all fighting for jobs. So.
Oh yeah, you could tell that they started. It was like when you're watching like the playoffs and you get a team that just won like a scrappy win in the wild card and they move it. And like the beginning of the game, you're like, wait, these guys might actually have the upset.
Sure.
And then it just takes a second for, the cream to rise to the top, better talent. Like, okay, we're going to make this happen. I think CeeDee Lamb owes Dak his check for the game because, I mean, look, I like to, we're going to coin a term this year called, a Dak ass. So,
sure.
But Dak was not a Dak ass this week. Okay, he was playing pretty good.
Fine. Yeah,
he was slinging the pill.
He was slinging it. Yeah, he was doing fine.
I still don't think if CD catches that, I don't think that they win because, like, okay, you get the ball at the Eagles 40, but now you still got a goal to go. So, like, you still got to get 4 yards. I don't know if it's going to happen. It'd make it interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll move on from that. I just want to get the honest Eagles opinion on that. And then we'll move over 49ers Seahawks. We both had the Hawks. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't get to watch much of this game. It was on the same time as the Rams, so
yeah, I mean, could have gone either way, really.
Yeah,
but
Purdy looked like shit.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
even though he had 277, he kind of finished it off like that. He made it look a lot better than it was. Yeah. McCaffrey was out there for the whole game, which was impressive.
Yeah, he was cooking.
He
led the team in receptions.
I still don't think that's the big problem though, is with George Kittle getting hurt. I think this actually puts more pressure on the Christian McCaffrey injury. Like I hate to say it because I like Christian McCaffrey as a player, even though he plays for the Niners. I don't see him playing more than half a season. Like those injuries are coming back. I don't think his Achilles just get better. You can call it a calf, you can call it whatever you want. But the 49ers seem to be pretty injury ridden. I mean, Purdy's hurt. Hopefully George Kittle's gonna be back and healthy because he's explosive when he's on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, something's going on over there. Like, not in a good way.
Yeah.
Sky Moore put the ball on the ground, which I kind of expect by the Eagles or the Chiefs said, hey, sayonara.
There you go. Yeah.
And I was really expecting Sam Darnold to kind of lean into that Cooper Kupp as your safety blanket, but
yeah,
I mean, when JSN's going to go 9 for 124, I mean, shit, you'll take it.
Yeah.
Just kind of from a fantasy perspective, I'm glad you were able to get Kenneth Walker out of the building.
Yeah, I know it's good. Good for me, huh?
Yeah, I still don't understand what you said, what money you paid, who extra cheese on this one, but somehow got him out the door.
We making deals happen, man. That's what we do.
There you go. Charbonnet he looks like the lead back going in right now. Yeah, I mean, it was a hard-fought game. That's a good divisional win for the Niners. I mean, are they kind of poised for the letdown in New Orleans with Brock Purdy hurt and everything? Who knows? We shall see. But all that matters in the NFL is you get a W.
Exactly.
So hard-fought win up in Seattle. Not easy to win up there. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
Going over Lions-Packers, I mean, I think we're
about to ask.
Apparently, Goof Orlovsky's back, so I'm not sure. I just call him Jared Goof.
Yeah.
But apparently the streets are calling him Goof Orlovsky.
Goof was struggling a little bit.
Is that because did he run out the end zone or something? Is that something that's going on? Or I didn't get to, again, same time as the Rams game. So.
I don't think he didn't do that. They could not run the ball to save their lives. Jahmyr Gibbs, 9 carries, 19 yards, did a whole lot of nothing.
Okay.
He did lead the team in reception, so PPR guys got saved. He had 10 catches.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy for your running back to get 10 catches.
But 10 catches for 31 yards, so
yeah, he was catching it, but he wasn't
going nowhere.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's lose your coordinators. Eagles dealt with it 2 seasons ago, and now they started great. They ended shit. At least they still made the playoffs. But I'm telling you, man, I don't know.
I'm not buying. Yeah, I think
I'm not buying this team making the playoffs. I'm really not. Like, I don't see how they're gonna play.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking. Okay, they can beat the Bears probably, but then Ravens, I don't know. At the Bengals, I don't know. At the Chiefs, there's 3. You still have Bucks, Vikings, Commanders, Eagles. Those are 4 playoff teams. You got Packers again, Cowboys. You got to go to the Rams. You're playing the Steelers late in the year where they're always in a playoff hunt.
They're going to get banged up against the Steelers. That's a death trap.
Yeah. So don't be surprised if this team is 9-8, 8-9.
Yeah, kind of falling off the perimeter there. I mean,
yeah.
Again, I know as a Rams fan, it seems like I'm a hater because Jared Goff, we traded him. I know who Goff is. That is the true Goff. Like what you saw is the true Goff. I know he was 31 for 39, but it was empty calories. It wasn't for anything.
Yeah.
Like we're not moving the football. And again, I'm not saying that's all on the quarterback. I get it's on everyone on the team, but I kind of thought when Jared Goff was going crazy in the Ben Johnson offense, it looked very similar to when Sean McVay was making him look like an MVP, and it's because he was telling him exactly where to put the football every single play. So we'll see if we can turn it around. I mean, I think Packers are looking pretty good. They'll get better with Micah, kind of get him ingratiated. But yeah, I think the Lions might be in a tough spot this year. Ravens, Bills, boy. I'm not gonna lie. This is like the first game I've seen in a while where I kind of brought up the idea again, like, you know what, maybe the NFL is rigged.
Yeah.
Because I took my phone out because I watched live, saw right before halftime. First of all, if you're gonna have somebody catch an out route or going out of bounds, and he's gonna fall with 1 second left, you got to have it be like Shakir or something like that, like a receiver, maybe Coleman.
Yeah.
When you got a tight end that's running the sidelines, catching it and jumping out of bounds, I counted 8 Mississippis in 2 seconds, and I wasn't counting fast.
Sure.
So I pulled out my stopwatch, watched the play live, and got to about 5 seconds. So I'm not sure how the math transfers from 5 seconds to 2 seconds in football.
Yeah.
That clock was extremely slow. So, again, Ravens need to take care of their business.
Yep.
But there was just a lot of shit in that game where I'm like, okay, they know the spread. They know it because
somehow Vegas always knows, man. I don't know.
I mean, I'd hate to say it because I love watching the NFL, but my God. Like, the Ravens are running the rock like no one's business. And they need to ice the game, and they decide to run an end around with Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why he has a chance to turn it upfield, and he didn't trip. He just dove on his ass. Like, I don't even know how he did it. He ran and then just dropped back. Like, I don't know. It was crazy there. I mean, I thought it was very funny. Lamar shoving a fan who shoved him, like slamming that dude. I think that kid realized pretty quick, like, oh shit, he's probably pretty built. Josh Allen had a miraculous comeback, and he just kind of flipped you off as he went by because he got the win. But he said the 1.5. Have fun with that. So I mean, it was a great game to watch. Again, I was in and out.
Pretty insane. Yeah, pretty insane Sunday night game to kick things off.
But and then the last one on our sheet here, the Rams Texans. It was an interesting game. So first of all, I want to get bubble wrap for Puka Nakua's helmet because the Big Goose gets hit in the head every single play. And I kind of fear he's falling into a Cooper Kupp pattern where he got hit in the head a lot.
Yeah.
We don't need you getting hit that much.
No.
It's really odd to say this because there wasn't a ton of points put up.
Yeah.
The game to me felt like it went by really fast. Like each team had very long drives, even if they didn't get points.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually happy with the offense. They left at least 14 points out on the field. There's no question.
Yeah.
Kobe Durant's turnover where he just literally
that was insane.
That was the most insane pick. Got to come out with points. I think the connection with Devontae is going to get better.
Yep.
I thought Devontae had a really odd choice route. Like he had a choice route on a 3rd and short late in the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And it was against Stingley, which I liked having Stingley follow him the whole way. I'm glad there's some corners that still do that. And he decided to do a stop route right in front of him instead of break it outside.
Yeah.
And I was pissed because I was like, why'd you do that? Like you have the leverage, go out there. Next time he does the same thing, breaks it outside, we get a first down. I'm like, okay, so they're learning what they want to do. Stafford had a great pass in the back of the end zone for a tight end. The Puka injury, I mean, I'm gonna have to watch out for that. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Puka just finds a way to die every game.
It's a problem.
Yeah, like eventually you don't like.
Yeah, you don't make it from a lot of them.
Yeah, like he just gets annihilated. I'm like, dude, you gotta chill out like a little bit.
And the crazy part is he's got a quarterback that's not throwing up like a
Yeah, he
kill
just
shot.
runs
Like,
around like a psychopath.
yeah, like, so I'd like to see him take care of himself. Whether I don't care if he catches it for 10 yards and falls so he doesn't get hit. I'm good with it, man. Get your 10
Yeah,
yards, get down. Um, Stafford played really well. Like he normally starts the season pretty slow. I thought he started pretty good. 21 for 29 for 245 and a touchdown. Didn't hurt the team. Um, if the center could not try to snap it as hard as we can at our quarterback, up top, so he's got to reach up and grab it since he's got a bad back, I'd appreciate that.
sure.
I don't know what the hell happened. That thing came out. That was a piss missile. That shit came flying. Um, Running game looked pretty good for the most part. Texans are a really good football team, so I was kind of expecting it to be close.
Yeah,
So I like the test that we had. I'm very glad we're not opening the season against the Detroit Lions because they beat the hell out of us last year. Like we came out
yeah,
with a lot of injuries. Stafford got to 60,000 passing yards, which was great. But defense looked good. I just think, again, I think they could have put 28 up.
yeah,
And I think when you think of a situation, if Nakua does have to leave the field like he did, it is very reassuring to know that, okay, well, we still got Devontae. Like now
yeah.
it's Devontae's show.
Sure.
So I'm happy to know that. Um, just looking for some improvement from the boys next week. But, like we said with the Eagles, it's a win's a win.
Win's a win.
But I liked what I
Got to
saw.
take it how they come.
Yeah, the game just felt so fast. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just like every single time somebody had the ball, they held it for a while,
Yeah, it's
did
just
their
low
thing.
scoring game. It kind of just
Yeah, it kind of lull you a
it's
bit.
kind of just how it goes.
The
Gotta
punch out
run.
was amazing. That's textbook.
Yeah.
There's nothing a Goomba Wale could do. Like that is just
Yeah.
you punch the shit out of that thing. Um,
We could hold on to it though. Fucking
wow,
shitter.
you're holding on to
Fucking shit. Fuck.
that. Get your shit slammed.
Just getting slammed 24/7.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So kind of saw 50-50 split. I saw 3, you saw 2. Is what it is. We'll see what we can do next week. And speaking of next week, we could start with our slate for next week for college. Actually, this Saturday. So we got our spread from MGM Bet. Shout out MGM. Love it. Love using it. It's a beautiful thing. So we got Clemson -3.5. You're riding with the hook.
I'm riding the hook. Yeah, I
Okay.
think big Clemson bounce back moment here.
Huh.
Streets are kind of talking. Clubs
Yeah.
could he be shit? I think Clemson bounce back. I get, Georgia
Sure.
Tech's always a scrappy bunch of
Yeah.
lads.
Yeah.
But
Scrappy odds.
I know it's in the ATL, but I don't know. I like
Think they
Clemson
walk
to.
into the
I
ATL.
think Clemson to do the 9 a.m. game. Like no one's
Yeah.
kind of watching. They just kind of go up 21-10 and they just kind of cruise on out of there.
Okay.
Now, if Georgia Tech won, would I be happy? Yes, because
Sure.
Clemson are frauds.
Sure.
It gives a team everyone thought was going to be the God Squad. They're basically shitting bricks.
Do we start having the conversation? Do they need to bring in Coach SB?
Mm-hmm.
Because we've seen the results.
Coach SB got him natty. So I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know what
okay.
else you could want, but
Good point.
yeah, I'm rolling hook. I'm rolling hook on Georgia Tennessee too. So
Okay.
I'm hook 'em.
You're hook 'em. Okay. Okay. I think the hook is going to be the death of you, unfortunately.
Okay.
I got Georgia Tech. I think Haynes Kane. He just keeps it close. Like they just run the ball so well.
It's true.
Like it is insane to me. You'll know they're going to run the ball, and they just plow through people. So I think they either win it or lose it by 3. Like I just see it coming down to a field goal.
Okay.
Moving over. Yep, Georgia, Tennessee. I'm riding with the Vols. I don't think they're going to win, but I think they keep it close.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I could be walking back in here and just say, hey, I fucking read that one wrong. Could I be riding the high of going to Tennessee this last week and seeing that beautiful countryside,
Could
eating
be.
some great ice cream, watching that place up?
You know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I'd rather go down with the ship because of how beautiful that state is.
Yeah.
Being in the Grand Ole Opry than say I was a fucking coward and just went with Georgia. Okay, because I can't do it. Nothing against it. I understand you got to do what you got to do, but I just said I can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, this is all I'll say. I mean, the past, I can't imagine what the lines have been.
Sure.
But let me just, I'm just going. Okay. Last time Tennessee beat Georgia, 2016.
They're due.
2017, 41-0 in Tennessee. 2018, 38-12 at home. 2019 at Tennessee, 43-14. They even played in 2020. Even got one in. You know the SEC, they don't give a fuck. They were playing.
Yeah.
At home, 44-21. Then they win. Then they go to Tennessee the next year. Stetson Bennett, 41-17. Then we start getting into Hendon Hooker territory. This was after Tennessee beat Bama. They're number 1 in the country. Oh, well, 27-13. Georgia wins.
Sure.
Last 2023 at Tennessee, Georgia wins 38-10. Last year, they win 31-17. Now, that doesn't mean they covered in all these because there were some times where Tennessee was shit. But I can't imagine they were that shit to where they're like 25-point dogs. That's what I'm feeling. But like you said, there's always a world. There's always a world. Like there's.
Yeah.
I will hold out hope. I think I have a sour taste in my mouth from Tennessee's dumbass against Ohio State, and I'm just like these shitters.
I can believe me. I can feel that.
These shitters. Like there's no way we got to believe them. But I would love it because it would be pretty. It would be pretty catastrophic.
It would definitely break the polls.
And I'd love to see what the AP dumbasses do after that because they wouldn't know what to do.
No.
Do you think Georgia's the 6th best team in the country? No way. They're only 6. Like I get it, Austin Peay 28-6, but they've been doing that. You're telling me that all these teams are better?
I don't buy the Penn State hype.
Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Oregon, Miami, Georgia. Like Georgia went down 2 spots. Why does Oregon go up? I mean, they beat. Yeah. I guess they beat Oklahoma State, but like everyone knows Oklahoma State sucks.
So I feel like Georgia and Oregon should swap, and I feel like LSU should be number 2 and Miami should be 3, just because they got the big time wins.
Yeah.
Like you beat a top 10 team, so you should be in the top 3.
Wow, Illinois 9. You know when they're going to put USC ranked is the week before the Illinois game.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh my gosh, and they're going to do whatchamacallit in Illinois. They're going to do game day there probably.
God damn it.
It's going to be week 5, I think. Yeah, where else would they do it? Because they have a LSU Ole Miss. They could maybe do it there.
Yeah.
They could have USC Illinois. Oh, never mind. They're not doing it there. That shit is going to be Oregon Penn State. That's the insane weekend.
Yeah, that's in Happy Valley, right?
Yeah, that's the LSU at Ole Miss. You have USC at Illinois. You have Kentucky at South Carolina. You have Auburn at Texas A&M. You have Oregon at Penn State, and you have Alabama at Georgia. That's that weekend. That's an insane weekend.
Now, if you tell me
I got shit going on the 27th, I better not.
Wait, the Penn State game, it's a noon kickoff, isn't it? It's not a whiteout.
I don't know if it's 4:30.
Okay.
They have it set 4:30. So it's going to be USC. SC will be big noon kickoff.
All right, 100%. I'm fine with that.
At Illinois 9 a.m. 100%.
That's fine.
It's got to be right, unless it's because it's not going to be Ohio State Washington because it's at Washington.
Yeah.
Not going to be that. Okay. And it'll be that game.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Game day will be at Penn State for sure.
That's fine. Yeah.
As long as they're all undefeated.
Yeah, they should take care of business.
But they should do game day. I'm telling you, when USC's undefeated, rolling into Oregon or rolling into South Bend.
That'd be a good one.
That could be final.
That'd be fun. All right, so I'm going against the odds, that's for sure. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to look the odds in the eyes and say, you ain't shit. That's it. That's all. At least that's how I'm going to try to make myself feel better about it. I might just be chalking that one up as an L, but sometimes you just got to do it for the brand. Go to LSU, Florida here. Florida reeling, quite literally got spit on by South Florida, tried to spit on a South Florida player, got ejected. Don't know what the hell that guy's doing.
Sure.
This is also the same school, 2 years ago? Guy got 15-yard penalty that cost him a game because he took a LSU player's shoe and just chucked it about 55 yards. So should I have expected something different from them? Probably not. But we're kind of both riding that Death Valley. Hey,
yeah,
welcome to the SEC, pal.
Yeah.
And we're saying DJ Lagway, fraud
DJ
alert.
Lagway, if you lose to South Florida at home, you are getting piss slammed.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
So we're thinking the backers for LSU are about a feast.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
So. I think Nussmeier makes just enough plays to make it happen. All right, moving on down. We got Arkansas, Ole Miss. Ole Miss favored by 7. We're both thinking they're going to cover. I'm not buying this whole dealio with Arkansas is undefeated and we do it every year and they have a chance and they get piss slammed. So I'm not going to buy it this time. You survive a tough win in Kentucky and then you come back and piss slam Arkansas. It's just kind of how it's going to work.
Sure.
And I think you kind of have a personal vendetta against Arkansas as the state as a whole. So
I hate all these guys. They're just never good at football. And the times that they are, they start trolling.
They were pretty good at one point with Darren McFadden. I remember that. He was on the cover.
They were not bad recently too with
AJ Jefferson.
Yeah, and then I can't remember. I'm gonna go find the game where they
went
for 2. They went for 2 and threw it out the back of the end zone.
I thought you were going to talk about the Tennessee game where I was so pissed.
They went 6-6 last year. They were shit in 2023. They were also shit in 2022. They were also shit in 2021.
Sure, gotta keep going back.
Well, they were 8-4 in 2021, so they lost to Ole Miss, or they lost to Georgia, and I remember. Yeah, this is what it was. They were ranked 17th, and they were playing Ole Miss, and Ole Miss stops Arkansas on 2-point conversion to seal the win. And you just ran around and threw it out the back of the end zone.
I do remember that now that you say it.
52-51.
It's barn burner.
October 9th, 2021. I was like, bro, are you guys being for real? And then they lost the next week to Auburn, and they lost to Bama, and they were 8-4, and then they beat Penn State in the bowl game. They went 9-4. That's the best that's ever happened for them.
It's tough when the bar's at. That's where the bar's at.
Bar is an absolute hell. Yeah, geez, good luck, guys.
Break a leg, boys. Yeah. Okay, so then we go down to the age-old matchup: Texas A&M, Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame favored by 7.
Sure.
It's in front of touchdown Jesus. I'm thinking Shane Gillis doesn't have a tailgating injury. He gets the boys going. Probably has a little skip for them. I'm assuming that Marcus Freeman has seen the letter that was on his desk from Coach Holtz. He's written back, said, hey, thank you, Coach, for the coaching tips. We'll take that into consideration. And I think that we just kind of keep this whole song and dance going. Now, I might also be paying homage to them and saying thank you because they also did win me a parlay the first time that we were in Vegas. I was having a terrible time tasting escargot, but I put a straight bet on Notre Dame to win at Texas A&M. Ended up cashing that, so it made it taste so much sweeter. So that's kind of where it is. 7's a little tough, but I think they cover.
Yeah. I think they're both shit.
Okay.
And I think because they're both shit, it'll be a 3-point game.
Okay, so you're playing the spread.
I don't know who wins. Couldn't tell you. Don't honestly care. If they could both loot, I'd take a tie.
Okay.
I'd take a tie. That'd be awesome. They go to like 12 OTs, and then they get called for lightning, and they tie.
Okay.
And they lose a game. It'd be so awesome if they both tie. I win my pick. They both don't have a win on the schedule. They both miss the playoff. Everyone's happy. I'd love that. That'd be great.
Okay, so
that's my dream.
Okay, I like that. I think it's a unique approach. I can't say it's definitely going to happen, but there's a possibility.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if that happens, I think we'll give you 5 points for the win. Like that, genuinely.
If I call the tie,
if you call the shot, I mean, we've got to honor that.
Yeah, got to get compensated somehow.
Yeah, it's like when you win at blackjack instead of 3-2, we'll pay you out 5-1. If you call that, we'll give that to you. But that's exclusively for lightning delay, 12 overtime, boom.
Yep.
If they go to 5 overtime, lightning delay, I'll give you 4 points because you got close. And then the more inaccurate, the less points. But there's a chance. Okay, so let's see what we got going on for the NFL. Might have to adjust this graphic before we post it, folks. I don't know if you've seen they've changed the graphics settings or the sizing for Instagram, and they don't tell you till you got to post it. So like you think you got something good, and it looks like it's bleeding over the edge, and you don't know if it's going to work or not. And do you want to look like an asshole and post something without knowing what it looks like, taking it down, reposting it? People know what happened. It's a tough fight. So we'll see that, but you know what? Again, we got the spreads from MGM Bet because I don't know. I don't know if there's any other betting site that I'd rather go to. Anyone that you'd rather go to?
No, not a chance.
Sure. When you see that lion, you know, let's lock.
Oh yeah,
in. I hear that.
I know we're playing.
Sure. We're playing with house money. Commanders Packers to start here. Packers 3.5-point favorite. I'm playing the hook. I don't know if the Commanders win. I'm not buying the whole Love is rid of his demons. Okay, I know we're heading into Conjuring season. I don't know. I think he's gonna have a little tap on the shoulder and say, "Hey, you know how great it is that you got a great receiving core. You know what you should do? You should throw it as hard as you can to that safety, and just see if his reactions are there.
Sure.
Just see if he's got it in him." And I think they're probably gonna win, but it's gonna be by 3. You know, kind of a walk-off field goal deal.
You know,
how do you see it?
I'm buying that the Commanders are shit.
Okay.
This is what I'm buying. I believe deep down in my heart that the Commanders are going to take a step back and be a borderline playoff team, not a shoo-in. And they beat the Giants. Giants are absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Those guys are so bad. Yeah. I could see the Commanders putting up a little bit of points, but I just don't really think that their defense got a whole lot better.
Right. Okay.
If anything, they just got a year older.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think the Packers are going to have something, a little honeymoon cooked up type of vibe for the first 4 to 6 weeks. Kind of be feeling themselves, be like 5-1.
Yeah.
6-0 maybe, and then they start to teeter off, but I think they got something cooking here for a little bit.
I mean, for my sake, I'm hoping Wild Bill just gets me some points because I think I might have to start him this week. My plan was to start him later on in the second half of the season, but it seems like 1, he's getting some touches, and 2, with the Kittle injury.
Yeah.
Do I really want to start Marvin Mims? Probably not. So that's where things get a little interesting.
Yeah. If you got to go with Mims, it's
shocking up that week.
Looking pretty tough.
It's pretty tough too because seeing the injuries and then you see that your team got the most points, so everyone's hunting for you. You got that, got that target on your back, and it's like we're just trying to survive in advance.
We're trying.
It's gonna be a tough season here, but okay, so we're going there, and then Eagles Chiefs. I believe that's the Thursday night, right? It's our
no. Thursday night is Commanders Packers. Eagles Chiefs is the big game on Fox, 125 kickoff.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we're both riding the Eagles here, -1.5. Actually, it's KC 1.5. Wait, that's on.
Is it?
Oh no, I'm looking at the ESPN. Might be Eagles on.
I was looking on ESPN. Oh, it's Wait, then it just changed.
The money.
I saw it at Eagles.
I feel like it should be Eagles.
I'll take it either way. I don't care what it is. If the Eagles lose by 1, yeah.
Just check Bet. They use. If you're working with.
I had looked at it on Twitter too. I had saw Eagles are now 1.5 favorites. It initially was Kansas City.
Yeah, so on BetMGM we got the Eagles -1. So
so
I know Eagles -1.5.
Yeah.
They might be doing a little thing to kind of sweeten the pot with the ESPN bet.
Yeah, it could be.
Give me some odds. I think the Chiefs are going to run the ball a lot. Like I think Pacheco's going to get a lot of carries. I think they're going to have to just go back to that old offensive form of get the ball out of Mahomes' hands fast because we're about to see what happens when you have Jalen Carter in the game versus when you don't. And I think the Chiefs are looking at an 0-2 start. I think that's what they're looking at. I don't know that the secondary for the Chiefs are really going to be able to slow down the Eagles passing game. I think the Eagles come out and throw a storm. It's like when what was it, the team last year? I think they played the Panthers. And they just threw it all over the yard for like 300.
No, I think it was the Steelers.
Oh, the Steelers. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, they did it to the Steelers.
Even better.
I know.
I just think they're
Beautiful.
going to come out and be like, okay, you want to see us throw the ball? We're going to throw the ball here.
Sure.
So yeah, they're going to have a party. I don't see a world unless Hollywood Brown and Juju Smith just turn the clock back a bit and say, hey, we're going to go to our prime. That's just I don't foresee it.
Yeah.
Kind of on the same wavelength.
I think so. I think so.
We won't run the air out of that one. We'll go over to Jaguars Bengals, which is a barn burner. We're all looking forward to it.
2 teams 1-0. Jesus.
Yeah.
It gets tough in the pick'ems here.
Yeah, well, you got to find 5.
Yeah, we kind of had to put anything in here. I think Bengals probably slam, but I would not be shocked if they troll. I mean, they're due. They're due to troll.
They tried to troll last week.
They did. And we should have taken that Browns +5. I mean, I just couldn't believe it, but then it always happens every year. It always happens.
That was the thing, was like I couldn't justify how I knew it was going to happen.
But
because
it just
the
does.
only way to justify it is it's just destiny. But like,
how do you quantify that?
Yeah, when you're throwing a parlay, like you want to have some sort of justification. You can't just say I'm feeling it. Like you could probably have 1 or 2 heat checks.
Yeah.
But that one, I just felt that was destiny of just like these guys always start slow. I don't know what it is.
Well, at least they won it this time, so
they did. They tried everything that they could to lose it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried they're due for a troll game again. Like because they won that one. It's
I know. When is it going to happen?
Yeah, I just don't trust this Bengals team, man. Like they're just built like a 7-on-7 team. Their offensive line sucks.
I think you got enough offense at least against the Jags.
They do. They definitely have enough offense
to win by a touchdown.
Sure.
So that's what I'm gonna feel good about. But if the Jags put up 35, I would be like, well, that's probably why.
That's what I'm saying. I'm worried about that. I think the Bengals, I think Joe can keep them in it, but I don't know if their defense can actually stop the Jags, which is sad to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we'll hope and pray on that one. And then we got Buccaneers Texans. That's a great game. Got Texans 2.5-point favorites at home. You know, you take a tough loss to the Rams in LA, try to go back home. You're calling the bounce back game. You're thinking CJ kind of gets himself under control.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think pass rush wise, they could get after Baker here a little bit.
Okay.
I know he's mobile-ish.
Yeah.
But I think they could get home. First home game, feeling good.
Yeah.
Bucks kind of won like not a miracle, but it should have went to OT.
Yeah,
for sure. And they were in a kind of insane game. I think Texans kind of bounced back here, win by 3, something like that. Probably sacked Baker about 6 times. Chalk me in fantasy, but we'll be all right.
Okay. I think I'm kind of calling the Buccaneers to kind of bring the bad news bears to that Texans team. I think Vita Vea has his way with that Texans O-line.
Sure.
Now I will say this: if the refs are gonna let Vita Vea get put in a headlock like they did with Jared Verse about 4 times in a row, which I don't know if that's a new pass move, rush move where you're getting beat, and so as an offensive tackle, you hook the guy around and put him in a chokehold. Pretty good, gives you a lot of time to throw. I thought it was an illegal movement, but I'm not sure. Somebody might have called shenanigans, triple stamp, double stamp. I don't know.
Sure.
If we're doing that, then I don't feel great about the pass rush for the Bucs, but I think that the Buccaneers on offense have enough weapons to really keep these guys guessing. I think Mike Evans is going to get Stingley following him, and I think that just opens up for Ibuka. I think Ibuka is going to have a big game. So I'm calling for the Buccaneers, kind of keep it moving here. Bucky's going to do his thing. Baker, I think Bucky's going to be the safety valve for a lot of these blitzes that Baker's going to have to get the ball out for. So it's going to be great for me as a fantasy guy, but I think it's going to be close. I think they just win it by 3.
Yeah. All right.
And then we got Chargers Raiders. I thought you were going to ride with the Chargers again. I mean,
Hell no.
You were riding high. Okay, shit. All right, fuck.
This is an absolute classic letdown game moment for the Chargers. They think that they are the absolute shit. Okay. They go to Brazil. They beat the Chiefs, our arch nemesis. They can never beat those guys. They're going to go to the Death Star. And now maybe they squeak it out. Dicker the kicker hits a field goal and they win by 3, but this could be a classic Chargers lose spot here.
Interesting. See,
Yeah.
now that you've said it that way, I think it's a double letdown game, so it's going to be worse because I think the Chargers are due because, like you said, for the Brazil, the Raiders won a pretty tough emotional game in Foxborough. So I'm kind of thinking, Pete Carroll gets his first win as the head coach. You going back home.
Sure.
I just think Geno loves to throw that ball to the defense.
You do be slinging it to the defense. It's true.
And I just feel like the Chargers got enough. I feel like Derwin James is going to be in the view just enough to get a couple turnovers. And I think the Chargers win by 7, but I think it looks ugly.
Okay.
But I could see what you're saying. First of all, I don't know who coined the name the Death Star for that stadium, but I think it's perfect.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to whoever did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got some interesting picks here.
I know.
We got a lot that we're kind of head-to-head, which I think is good.
I know. It's going to make it fun.
Yeah.
Starts on Thursday.
Sure.
Go, Pat, go.
So Ty Schmidt's going to be feeling pretty good about that.
Sure.
All right, and then I think we have – you said you had something you needed to get off on confessional, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we might need a little confessional moment. I don't know if we have the ability to do that.
I think we do. We were able to kind of put a call in, and we were able to get Coach Lou was online. Let me see. I think there's something going on with him. Yeah, let me find out. He's messaging me. He's kind of older. He's trying to figure something out.
Yeah. You let me know. Oh shit! You go full spectrum.
Hello. Can you hear me? What the hell is this?
What, Coach? How you doing, Coach?
I was doing pretty good. I was about to watch fucking Matlock, as it says in my damn contract. It's 6:45. What the hell you want from me?
Well, yeah, I mean, I got some shit. I mean, we, obviously, I don't know about you.
First of all, I was told this was some sort of confessional. Where are you? What's going on? Is there pink?
I'm in the Bahamas. I'm in the tropics. I'm on the. You know what? You don't worry about where I am. Just know the location does not matter, but the content does. I'm here to, expound my heart out into the world, and it's going to start with, the teams that let me down the most. What in God's green earth? First of all, was SMU doing? Okay, I don't know if you're a betting man, Coach, but they chalked my parlay, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if I need to go down to the campus and talk to the president of the university. I don't know if I need to find Kevin Jennings himself and say, why do you throw the ball past when you're past the line of scrimmage? I don't know what to do, and it's causing evil thoughts.
Evil thoughts, you said. Hey, well, let me ask you this, Sean. Have you thought about possibly writing him a letter?
I have not thought about that. I was thinking thinking an enraged Instagram comment.
Okay, see, here's the problem. Nobody wants to write nobody a handwritten letter. You know what? You're falling into the same trap as Brian Kelly. Okay, I wrote that guy several letters. Okay,
shit.
He didn't fucking respond to me one time. Okay,
I don't want to be like him.
Nobody wants to be like him. He got a kid sent up into a cherry picker with 80-mile-per-hour winds, and he killed him. Okay. Now, I gotta ask you one more thing before I tell you what you need to do. Did you check to see how many Catholic players were on this team? What the percentage of Catholics were?
No, I did not. And to make it worse,
sweet Jesus.
I may, when I put my bets down, I didn't think about it. I wasn't thinking mascots, but I may have put money on the Sun Devils. So I mean, maybe it was doomed from the start.
You know what? Honestly, I think that's a sign from Touchdown Jesus himself. Okay, so I just want to understand what you're asking me. Okay, so first of all, you get my ass out of bed. I just got over. I was trying to watch Matlock, eat my dinner, and go to bed. Okay, I was trying to relax. We just had a great win for the football program. Okay, I don't know if you saw it. We scored the most points, so I thought I was doing some good shit. I was going to celebrate, maybe kind of have a hostess support.
Sure.
And then I hear that you're picking the Sun Devils, and you're wondering why you're not winning, and you're also not seeing if you got Catholic players. What the hell happened in our last conversation? I told you that you need to check and see if they're Catholic players. I mean,
so Vegas does bad things to you, and the worst thing it does is, it makes you put money, and not only money, but your hope and dreams into the Carolina Panthers and David Tepper. Do you know him? I don't know if he's an older gentleman, so I don't know if your paths have crossed. I doubt he's Catholic, but
I don't think he's very Catholic. I
want to beat the absolute piss out of that guy.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, if you want to go fucking fight this guy, I mean, you just said he's elderly, so it sounds like you just want to beat the shit out of an old man.
Yeah.
Listen, I know of the feller. I saw a clip on the Facebook or the Instagram or maybe Facegram. I don't know. Okay. I saw that he dumped his drink on somebody. I don't think it was water in that cup, first and foremost. Second of all, I'm getting about real sick and tired. I saw him get his ass kicked out of a diner. He was told he couldn't get a sandwich. So
yeah, he did more than dump it. I mean, he threw it at somebody.
I mean, he threw it.
Yeah, it was full force.
Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Sean. I'm just trying to understand. So you're telling me you picked the Sun Devils first of all, which you know is not part of being Catholic. That's the problem. They're not Catholic. You're wondering how they got the piss beat out of them. Then you bring me into it, like I'm supposed to solve your problem, like I'm some fucking world beater. And then you're telling me that you put your faith in the Carolina Panthers. Son, didn't they win 3 games last year?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Let me confirm that for you before we slander their whole organization.
That's fair.
They got to 5. They got 5.
5 wins. Okay, well that's better than 3.
They lost 12.
So I'm gonna jump one further, okay? Because I've been hearing from as you know, I do run the Host of a Beer organization, so I talk with the owners of that franchise quite often. And I heard something outrageous that I just need to make sure I'm understanding correctly. I might not be hearing these things right, so as an old man, you got to tell me these things. Did I hear from somebody down the grapevine that you're thinking that the Panthers are going to win 11 football games and they're going to win that division?
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good about 11. I mean, I take 10. I take 10 of them for sure.
You take 10?
I mean, because I thought I had one. Already. I thought I had one in the bag already, and they lost by double digits. So, I mean, I think I get what I need to do here. Catholics only.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good
Sun
start.
Devils on the banned list.
That's fair.
And never trust a man that throws drinks at his supporters.
I'd say, well, that's definitely some good rules. I'd also say when in doubt, probably run with Notre Dame. Sure. I think they're a 5-ball club. Okay, I've been a coach there when we had our heyday. So, I'm going to tell you what, son. I'm getting sick and tired of this. It's 7 o'clock. I want to watch Matlock, so I'm going to get the hell out of here. I don't know what the hell people are going to be for.
I appreciate the time.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Am I back? What the hell happened to your back?
Yeah, I was in thick of it with the coach. Yeah, coach phoned in. I'm a piece of shit.
Okay.
I hope he does not find out that I did take Texas A&M +7 going into this weekend against Notre Dame. I did not mention it. I didn't want to piss him off right before bed.
Right before Matlock, I think you were saying.
So I'm just gonna let him go with that. But no Catholics, or no betting on non-Catholics. No betting on the Sun. No betting on the Sun Devils. I mean, really, he didn't say it, but it kind of felt like no betting.
Okay, well,
let's just do it for the love of the love of the game here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it for in his image.
Sure.
As they say.
Sure. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to. So, Coach, I'm not sure how he did this. He emailed me saying he couldn't get in.
Okay.
And so I was trying to figure out what was going on there. And so I think he thought it was a Zoom call. And then I told him, no, this is the link. And then I think Spectrum said, hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. We're going to bump you down.
Sure.
And so, I'm disappointed I missed that conversation. I'm sure I could have gotten some life lessons out of that. Yeah. Well, I'm glad because I think last time we pissed him off pretty royally. I heard about it for the whole week.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to hear that. I would have loved to have congratulated Coach for getting a great win for Holtzma Beer. I'm really appreciative of what he's done with the boys. I heard he might be getting a couple boys to be Catholic, so he might be converted.
He's making it happen, huh?
So we had to give him some free range. It was like that was part of the contract.
Sure.
I knew we were cutting it close with his Matlock at 7 o'clock, so that's it's good. It's great to hear from Coach. I'm glad he was able to do that for us. Let's just keep that between us that you picked Texas A&M over, because he hears that boy.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be happy.
Not at all.
All right. Well, it's good stuff. I'm glad you're able to get those things off your chest. He was asking me. He had heard rumblings about some Wonder Boy picking Panthers to get 11 wins, and I just said, "Hey, coach, I don't know what you're talking. I just we control what we have in our building. Okay, we don't worry about what other horses are out there. We keep our focus." So I tried to get him off your scent. I'm not sure if it worked. Again, I was kind of trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Spectrum, this and that, boo bopping, and I hope I was able to keep him off the tail, but I don't know. He's a pesky little guy. I'll tell you, he finds everything.
You're gonna find a way every time, every single time.
60% of the time.
Sure.
All right, let's get into some Twitter here. Yeah, we're just gonna start with. I guess he just lost the love for the game, but shout out to Rap Sheet said that Amari Cooper said he no longer has a desire to play football. So
nice. Trade for him, retires.
Yeah. So
started living in Vegas. He's like, I'm gonna just hang out here.
Yeah, he might have picked Mississippi State.
Why am I practicing?
That's a good point. Danny Baggs apparently Matt Forte is the executive chef at a top restaurant.
Okay.
At Maggiano's Little Italy or Italy in Wonton, New York. Is that what that is? Wonton?
Well, yeah, that's close enough, I'd say.
I don't go to fancy spots, so I don't know, but apparently Matt Forte, he's chefing it up. He's executive chef.
Sure.
So apparently, he was the Chicago running back, so he knows what's good, which I respect. This Eagles guy right here is why I love football. Okay, this guy right here, shout out Big Cat. This fellow right here.
I can't even count how many beers I have in my cooler.
What?
Multiple. I have 2 bottles of honey whiskey because you gotta do your shots.
Sure.
And I have 4 pounds of jumbo shrimp, iced up right now, ready to go. We'll be in M2 over there by the guardrail. All my cousins, my family.
Sure.
We're going to have a nice tailgate. Anybody's welcome to come. Everybody knows Superfan Greg. Come over, grab a beer, do a shot for the birds.
For the birds.
And I'm staying here, and I'm no work Friday. So who cares what time I get home, right?
Sure.
And I always ask you, how do you stay up? Do you stay up the whole time?
Oh, I'm up. There's no Nat Matza. That's what they call me. I'm not sleeping. I went to bed at I watched the Eagles special last night on NFL Network, went right to bed, got up at 2:30 this morning, shower, said my Eagles prayers, gassed up, iced up. We're here, and we're with KYW like we always do. This is what we do.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know what else you wanna.
I love this guy.
You want to hear? Yeah, this guy's a
legend. I just want to know what his Eagles prayers sound like. Like, what is that?
I know. Yeah. Our Father, probably. Don't tell Coach.
I'm not saying that's between him and old Superfan Greg.
Sure.
But I love that. Iced down, gashed up. Watch the Eagles special. Go straight to bed up at 2:30. Iced up, gashed up. Come by.
Slowly.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Shout out Dove. We got to find this other one here. NFL Dave. Apparently, TCU's living in a winter wonderland.
It is ice cold. No, literally.
Can't probably have voiceover because that's the problem, but
okay,
it's pretty insane.
Yeah. All right.
Boost for team.
It gets pretty hot in Texas too, so that's pretty insane. It's cool. Oh, just Frank the Tank, baby.
Our king.
Viva, I gotta find them. We got a lot of these things. Got a lot of them.
Shalala.
Viva the sport. Viva the still. See what Frank's got going for us here.
Put in some lemon pepper.
Okay. A little lemon pepper, huh?
Lemon pepper. Ooh, that's a lot of lemon pepper.
Yep, it is.
That's a lot of lemon pepper.
It'll be a little lemony.
Accent.
Okay. What's accenting
and
what?
Some garlic powder. All right. Usual spices. We're going to put in some.
What is this guy doing, man?
That's what it looks like beforehand.
Yeah, what?
I don't know, but what happened here?
Lemon pepper. Ooh, that's a lot of lemon pepper.
That right there is the
not good.
Hope it worked out for you, Frank.
I know, and it didn't.
It did not. No, I've cooked many ways.
Not a
where
chance.
Stuff like that didn't happen, and you know what? It's okay. All right, so we're gonna throw it for Josh Hard here. He said, "So I drafted AJ Brown in fantasy, and they forgot he plays on the team." Yep, sorry about it.
They'll get him involved this next game. I got a good feeling about it.
I think so too. All right, so gonna change the old. They all got some funny names, man. Okay, so we got old Chase here. So he said, "This isn't a penalty," and I agree. Like, what's Reed Blankenship supposed to do? So here's the thing. All right, once upon a time, back in the golden age of football, there used to be this thing for quarterbacks called the responsibility for the well-being of your players. Now, during that time, a quarterback couldn't just throw the ball and get your guy killed.
Yeah.
Because that's not what the ref is there for. He's like, hey, you got to make sure this guy doesn't die.
Yeah.
It's on you. I'm not going to tell the defender not to do his job if you're going to be an idiot. And now what's happened over the years is we've gone way too far for the offensive side of the football, where now it's actually encouraged to throw what we used to, I call the one on the outside, the kind of blooper deal, call that a Kaiser ball because you're trying to send your guy straight to Kaiser Permanente.
Exactly.
But these new ones, actually, I'm naming them the Dak ass. Because Dak's very well known for it, is he likes to try to thread the needle in the cover too, but he doesn't put enough zip on it to where your guy can catch it and fall.
Sure.
He lays it to where your guy is going to pretty much die. Like there's not really. Oh God, I gotta make it to where we can't. Hope I don't have to break it. But like you see, so he doesn't make the catch anyways.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how Reed Blankenship's supposed to. Like he's running full speed. And he doesn't even hit him that hard. Like he could have clocked him.
Yeah, it could have got real bad.
But the whole idea of we're gonna throw it, and I don't like it even with like press coverage. Like, hey, we're gonna throw it to where our guy has to work back through the corner and we're gonna get a flag. Like, I hate it because it used to be on the onus of the quarterback to put the ball where it needed to be
to not murder somebody.
Doesn't. Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's the defender's job to make sure that they don't murder somebody.
Yeah.
Like they actually can't hit someone hard because then they know they're going to get a flag for it.
I know. Yeah. No consequences anymore.
No. So I'm hoping at some point we can get back to that. Draws us back with Atlanta.
Yeah, we saw that one coming.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy. Do we have? I think I have marks still saved here. That's Shefty. It's really funny going through these banners because I got Fuck Jerry over here, which is hilarious.
Sure.
So classic guy, you know. Some call him the top player. Let's see where the hell is this shit? Tell me I don't got all mark here. All right. SCHERTH. That looks correct to me. Hopefully it is. I'm sorry, Mark, if not. He's got a good one. He said slowing down and then lowering your shoulder and blowing up a DB is such bullshit. If I'm the Chargers, I'm saying 15 is fair game, blow his ass up. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I saw the Patrick Mahomes hit, and again, that's kind of another thing that I hate is back in the day, you were responsible for your own safety.
Correct.
So if you didn't want to get your ass blown up by Ray Lewis, which you still might, but like you either didn't run the ball or you'd get out of it, like you'd slide out of his way or do stuff. But now defenders have been trained with the 15-yard penalty, and Mahomes is great at doing this, so he's good at using the rules.
Yeah.
Of running around the sidelines and acting like he's going to go out of bounds and then getting a couple more yards and going.
Yeah.
And then when you get tired of it and you hit him, he's going to act like he got hit really hard and he's going to fly out of bounds. And he gets 15, so I get it. It's bullshit. I don't think it should exist. And I think it's really going to come down to having a quarterback get blown up. And that's just the way it's going to be. Like, the rule has to change where it's like, hey, if you're going to protect the quarterback to that degree, then he can't truck the corner like that. Like, the guy waits for him and then gets blown up, and it's like,
yeah,
it's just bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
Darth Vader's lightsaber from the original trilogy sold for $3.65 million.
Oh, damn.
Pretty sweet.
That's a
Balmer said, they call
Yeah.
him. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever we say, Balmer.
Yeah, I got a bridge to say over the Grand Canyon, pal.
Sure.
Cleveland Browns finally signed Quinshon Judkins. 4 years, $11.4 million. It's good that we finally signed all the draft picks.
Yeah, it's about time. Jeez, took you long enough.
Yeah. Always the Browns, man. This lady, I mean, she just shows you how much Alabama football really means. Shout out Big Cat for really bringing this one to the forefront here. But let's see what this lady in Alabama's got to say about what would she do if she won the Power Lotto.
I tell you exactly what I'd do with the first $70 million. I'd pay off Kalen DeBoer and get him the heck out of the University of Alabama, and then I'd take whatever else it took to get rid of the AD. I'd give my church money. I don't know how much of what I'd have, after I paid my taxes, but I'm sure I'd have plenty with this kind of deal. But I know I'm not going to win. I just hope I win some scratch-offs. I just do it for the fun.
Hell yeah.
I mean, hey, they're serious, man.
Just do it for the love of the game.
Down in Bama, you got to keep in mind, this guy just won. Guy just won 73-0, and they're like, "Hey, but you still
we got to get this guy out of here."
God damn,
don't want to see him.
No, it's always good when Ryan Smith decides he wants to catch the football instead of just painting his nails. That always helps you. I thought I had a Barstool Sports one. Fuck it. Shout out Barstool Sports. Yeah, the father-son recliner combo is absolutely elite.
That's good.
I don't even know where you find a recliner that small.
I know, yeah.
It's impressive. Got to teach them when they're young.
Facts.
Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty funny. Shout out So Laid Back that Jalen tweets photos of himself like he's Peter Parker. Picture of Spider-Man. That is pretty funny.
Pretty good.
I mean, it's good shit.
Find the shots, yeah.
Good shit. Speaking of find the shots, shout out John Boy Media. So I guess Morgan Wallen was going to do the bat flip from Jose Batista, and his wife's in the black zone. She doesn't realize it, and he says, "Hey, just fucking rip this thing. You just hit a dinger." Just hits his wife right in the head. I mean, she gets clocked.
Oh shit.
He's a beast.
I know he's pissed.
Well, I might say she walked into that one. For On 3 Sports, I guess Syracuse is not happy. Fran Brown said, "Okay, let's run sprints after we beat UConn."
Yeah, it was a tough one too. We went down to the wire.
Yeah, so hopefully you left something in the tank.
Sure.
Maybe don't be a shitter. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Ty Schmidt, this is a tough one. Shout out Ty Schmidt. He said, "I don't know when it'll be, but at some point in my life, Iowa will score a touchdown instead of kicking a field goal on the drive like that." Nonetheless, tie ball game.
There you go.
You know what, Ty? I love your resiliency, but
they're trying.
Boy, that's a tough existence. Like, even I think of the toughest seasons I've had as a USC fan. I've never had to worry about that. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, we're gonna kick a field goal. I don't want to kick a field. Like, I just can't.
Yeah. Can we just go down and win the game, please?
They don't exist. Let's see here. Monday Night Football. University of Nevada has a turnover slot. Pretty cool. Not sure Coach approves of it, but
yeah.
What do you win?
You win your turnover chain?
Maybe. Is that what you do?
Could be.
That'd be pretty sweet.
It'd be
the
on
evolution
brand.
of the turnover chain.
Yeah.
This is tough, okay? I guess Iowa fans are done with Gronowski. It's not his fault. It's not his fault, man. Guy's played 3 games.
Not good enough.
We're lighting his jersey on fire. I mean, what were
Let
your
it burn.
Yeah, throw a little more on it, you know?
Yeah, might as well.
I just don't know what the expectations were. I mean, Iowa's been shit for a while.
I know.
Like, what? You guys are still probably going to make the Big Ten championship because your side of the division sucks. Pretty simple. Oh, yeah. This is how bad it was Kent State. Yeah. I've never seen a snap happen like this in my life. I've seen some bad snaps. It hit him, it hit the center in the taint, and the ball just dropped immediately. Like,
Sure.
there's not even any gusto. I think he thought he was under center after looking at it again. Look at the way that. Yeah, he thinks he's going under center.
I think so.
Yeah, this is great. Shout out James Holt, 302.
Sure.
13 years till Harbaugh can steal this sign. That's good.
Good shot.
That's creative right there. Evan Foxy, yeah, I agree. I understand it will never be the best, but I have a lot of respect for these cookies. Nostalgic, timeless. Could eat 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
I eat about 30 of them.
They
There's
are
30
excellent.
in a pack. They get housed. They always come out perfect with just like crunchy edges.
They're phenomenal.
Chewy in the middle. It's a beautiful thing.
Can't say much wrong about them.
No, about $5, get you a box. I spent about $20, send you 4 boxes.
Sure.
I ate them quick. It's part of the love-hate relationship. Mason Dodd makes me happy to think that there's a bunch of kids in Brazil that will grow up thinking Quentin Johnston is the best ball player
ever. The greatest of all time.
Oh my god! Talking about getting kicked
Good
in the
shit.
throat. That Ryan Staub. Hear your boy. See what he's got to say here about it.
Yeah, no. Those plays he wasn't supposed to run a go, and I told him to run a go on both of those. So
That's
if
leadership.
they press
right there,
sincere,
man.
it's going up. Yeah.
I love it. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Make your own checks. Shout out Denver Buffs.
Sure.
I'm excited to see what he can do. We knew it was going to happen. We knew there was going to be a story that was going to pop up.
Oh, yeah.
Had an Ari Miroff.
Every time.
The Eagles offered at least 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, a fifth-round pick, among other things. I'm just glad Jerry was unwilling to trade him to a divisional rival because I'd really have to be like, Jerry, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you doing this?
Yeah, because they were talking about, they're like, well, the Rams could trade for him. They're like, Jerry doesn't want to trade him in the NFC. I'm like, well, it's better than trading him in the division. I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
Just can't be doing that. Oh, we're getting to a point here. You know what? I'm just going to skip to it because I don't really care anymore. Oh, this is pretty funny. So, just Boston Connor saying, I'd poop my pants again if this was me. I mean, this is just fucking
yeah. No, it's you're fucked. You don't stand a chance.
God.
You don't stand a chance.
Oh, that is the definition of death to Smoochie. That is what that is. That is where your head is in your ass. And there's nothing you could do. I mean, you just got fucking laid out.
Over there.
Okay, so, we've been seeing the evolution of the mega church kind of go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we call this one, but I think
The day is going to come when the sky is cracked and Jesus Christ comes again, and every eye will see him when he comes again.
So, why do we got the pastor flying around? I mean, I love the sermon, great, but I'm not. Why does he look like he's on one of those dry cleaning tracks? Where they take your clothes up and around, bring it back.
Yeah.
He's kind of riding one of those. Yeah, if you don't hear the words, it just looks like dry cleaning clothes, just kind of going through for a second. I understand you got to innovate the game, but maybe not that. The world deadlift record was set at 1,124 pounds by The Mountain from Game of Thrones. Shout out Barstool Sports. Frank's got a good one for us. I know he does. I actually peeped this one for a second. see here. We got to find Frank's tag here. Fuck it. We're going to go with the old school. Thank you, Frank. Shout out, Frank. All right, Frank, what do you got for us?
Well, there goes the fucking Mets season. Goddamn motherfucking drain. You know, Sprout goes out there, pitches well, but you know what happened? You started Cedric Mullins. You start Cedric Mullins, that's like saying I want to lose. And Cedric Mullins just has a desire to lose. Cedric Mullins is a loser. A total loser! They could have put up Drew Gilbert, but no. Now Drew Gilbert's taking the Giants to the wild card as the next season ends in misery. The trade deadline's the biggest disaster of all time. Of all time! David Stearns!
It's okay, at least you have
fucking
the
suck.
NFL season to look forward to.
You fucking suck! You ruined the whole team! You ruined it! I don't know if I should do 2, because I don't know if the Dolphins are even deserving of a fucking rant. The Dolphins don't even deserve a fucking rant. That was an absolute total fucking embarrassment. I got 2 words for the Dolphins. Fuck you. Fuck Greer.
There you go.
Fuck the Daniel. Fuck the season.
What'd I do?
Fire them all. And Tua, turn the ball over. That is your name. You are Tua, turn the ball over. You suck.
Wait, I just want to make sure. Did I hear that clear? How did I get caught in the crosshairs?
Fuck you. Fuck Greer.
I'm trying to. Damn.
Got astray, man. It happens.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, Frank? The only time I can't get hit is if I'm not in the batter's box. I appreciate it.
Sure.
That's really where it's at. Tua turn the ball over might be. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate it. Sorry, your misery is our happiness. Blessing with the boys. I mean, Brandon Strange. This is a great block. It's sad that this only gets 2 yards. He cracked the shit out of him. And I think it was right here where you found out that the ticket wasn't going to hit for the Panthers, right? When you saw, this guy just get depleted, it was just like, okay, well, we're not winning shit.
Bad luck.
Tough day. Very tough day. Oh, this is crazy. So shout out Dante Cop Flem. Might want to clean the phlegm out. Teams with 40-plus points and 235-plus rushing yards in the game were 277-0, including playoffs. They are now 277-1. Boy, I would love to see. Just close the damn game, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I'm asking you to do.
Should have had it.
LASIK's back at it again, saying, "Hey, better calls. We'll give you your
there you go.
free LASIK." So they're back at it again. I like that. Harbaugh's blown 17 double-digit second-half leads, most by any coach since 1991. Shout out the Athletic. Used to have Kaboli. We're a great franchise, and now Kaboli's working for Pat McAfee show, so could say even better. This is pretty good. Shout out 49er Sports Talk. Fun fact, non-player Peter Schrager had a better Week 1 NFL pick'em record than former player Ryan Clark.
There you go. Just because you play doesn't mean you know ball.
Yeah, you know, I know a lot of really, really good football players I played with that don't know shit about fuck when it comes to picking teams. It just is what it is. Yeah, I don't have very nice things to say, so I just keep moving here.
Yeah.
This is look, I've heard of seasoning. I've heard of a lot of things in my life. Okay. But boy, if you could just explain to me what possessed this maneuver here, I would greatly appreciate it. So we're gonna put shout out Duke Gomez here, great good fella. Why?
All right. Now we're just, sweetheart, just raw dogging shit particles now. Raw dogging the shit. I mean, anybody want shit pasta for dinner?
I'll pass.
Sweetheart, that was fucking disgusting there. Don't ever do that again. Oh, my Lanta. You women are fucking...
Like, when they say to season your food, that's not.
Yeah, it's not what we're looking for.
At
all. In the slightest.
This just makes you question. So it used to be, I don't want to eat at someone else's house. Now I don't think I want someone bringing food to my house.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, because you got everybody who says they got their secret recipe. If your secret recipe has got some shit going on, I'm not interested, okay? You can, you might get pink eye if you eat this. I don't even know.
I know, yeah.
I don't know how far this goes.
Could die.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, might get COVID again from that shit. And Ari Miroff just reminded us that, it's been 1 year since Tyreek Hill had a 30-yard reception. Remember, there was a trade proposed for me to take on Tyreek and to give up Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't take that one.
Yeah.
Glad I also didn't take
Not
the other
something you
offer.
want.
So, good things happen there. I think we're coming to the end of it here. We got the couple few good things that kind of catch the eye here. We can kind of skim through. Yep, we went through the CTE already the Delio there, the XL jersey, the dish. I don't know what this is. Oh, the guy just berates everybody saying, you guys don't even have kids. What the hell are you doing here? So
jeez.
They're paying your salary, asswipe. That's
Thanks
what
for
they're
nothing.
doing here, okay?
Sure.
Just fucking steer the boat, all right? Yeah, I got boozed up and I got some fucking Dole Whip, okay? Sue me. Let's see here. FBI caught someone spending $140,000 on Pokemon cards and video games with their company credit card. I don't think 144 or 140 is going to go under the radar. I don't think that's really the amount that they're looking like. Yeah, we'll kind of let that slide. Shout out to Phoebe. I think she's.
What the hell are you putting in your energy drinks? I purchased this energy drink thinking it was going to be, not much because it's so small. And normally terrible things come in small packages. I cannot even drive straight. It's called a buzz ball for a reason. Bloody hell, it's buzzing my balls off. Americans, what?
Yeah, that's going to do that to you.
Listen, ma'am.
That's going to do it to you.
You just found out quite literally the secret sauce to a great night out, okay? Great budget friendly, all right?
Shit.
Some of them taste phenomenal. Some of them send you to hell, okay? But when you're about to go to Not Scary Farm, you don't want to, because if you buy every single drink you get, there's at least $10 minimum. You'll spend $10 on a beer. They'll pop the cap for you and they'll ask if you want to leave a tip. I don't want to leave a tip. All you did was open the fucking bottle. I mean, it's not even, you don't even have to crack it anymore. You just twist it off. So what you're seeing there, sweetheart, you drink 2 of those. You're feeling good. We're getting the buzz going.
You have it.
You spent about $7. I think it's pretty economical.
Could be bang for your buck right there.
Some might say, I might say. But I don't think people are drinking these. At least I don't think so. Like a Red Bull or like a a mocha or something. That's not really what we're doing.
No.
Speaking of which, those like glass bottles of. If I've said this before, you say go fuck yourself. But the glass bottles of like the frappuccinos you can buy down at the supermarket and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're supposed to freeze them first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, I didn't.
Okay.
Never,
my bad.
I just put them in the fridge and drink them because I, degenerate.
Cold enough.
I don't have the patience for it. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Matt Collins kind of giving us a tip.
Welcome back to Mac Hacks. And if you were about to cut your flowers like this, you're dead wrong. Check it out. Put them in the water first, then give them a cut. This will help them live longer. Catch y'all next week.
Okay, so here's the thing. Why are you telling this to me now? Like, I've been cutting flowers wrong the whole time and didn't know it? Like, what?
Yeah.
How was I supposed to know it? I don't know. I don't know whether to trust everything from Matt Collins. Like, do I have to? How do I verify if he's full of shit or not? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where he's got everybody, is because it's like, well, how do you say that I'm not correct if you don't know if I'm not correct? It's like,
yeah,
fair point. But I think, it's just, I don't know.
Thanks, Mac, for all you do.
Appreciate you, Mac. You're more than a good athlete, baby. This is pretty good. This is. I'm gonna have to give a little ticker for this one, because I'm telling you right now, we're probably gonna use this one. This is good shit. This is the type of skit that we need nowadays. Okay. Nope, not Matt Collins. Trey. See what Trey's got going.
I'm Trey Kennedy, proud fantasy football owner and commissioner of multiple teams and leagues. And today, I'm surrounded by 20 wives. Do you have any idea how hard it is to draft a team? Who to start? Who to bench? Are you kidding me?
world that you're living in.
Mira, yo no quiero que oigan nada.
Oh,
Tú no tienes que estar haciendo
Raiders fan?
tu
Let me guess. Fantasy football should be a turn on.
When my husband, on a random Monday night at 10 p.m., is screaming at the TV about 20-year-old boys.
They're men. They're strong men.
Are you turned on by them?
No. Being a fantasy football commissioner is harder than being a mother.
Never thought that was.
How many kids do you have? How many kids do you have?
3 kids. How many kids do you
I
have?
have 96.
These are 96 kids who wake up at 2 a.m. with them.
Yeah, they do. That's when the waiver wires go off.
Yeah.
I bet all y'all go to Target every day. Not us. We save. We're smart with our money.
Do you have to change their diapers?
Believe it or not, a few times, a couple of the drafts.
You smell like and have the literal intelligence of a buffalo wing.
Speaking of Buffalo, Josh Allen's my guy this year.
I love Kim Seinfeld.
I nurse
Hold their
him.
hand when they're scared.
I do it year after year. Beers. I'm done. I bet you're glad pumpkin spice is back. I'm Trey Kennedy, proud.
I mean, he held in the pocket. He tried his best.
Yeah, it's tough sledding with that crew.
I don't want to know how did you have, as the league commissioner, how did you have to change somebody's diaper twice? What I don't know.
Yeah, what went wrong there?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to know. Oh, speaking of what went wrong, God damn it. This next one, listen, Johnny Knoxville is a specimen, okay? So we need to remember that when we see his work, okay? So Comedy is Nuts just brought a classic for us, okay? So
you're going to be the
I'm sorry. That was Die Hard.
I'm sorry.
He didn't mean it, you know.
You're gonna make my mustache. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Oh, shit.
He might be dead.
You're gonna be the
it's just full smack. Full smack, no hezzy.
But you got to think he's like Mason. The numbers are talking to him.
Yeah,
he's been doing this for years, and it's just like
he just has to.
I have microphone.
You can't
Nutshot
stop.
is there? He doesn't know what's happening.
Can't stop himself.
Said the secret word. Dr. Phil didn't know how to stop it. I mean, it happens. I'm gonna be honest with you. The rest of it doesn't fucking matter. We can live without it. I mean, except for this guy. Putting creatine in the beer might be the move.
It's one way to do it, I guess.
I think it might be.
Never thought of it.
I haven't either, but somebody said 2 scoops, and I think that's probably the best. All right, I think we got some good stuff. I mean, I'm glad that the talk with Coach Lou was.
Yeah, I think I pulled enough out of it to,
okay,
feel good about it.
You know what? This is how we should finish the night. Oh, the shit didn't load for Twitter. That's fine. So this is how we'll finish the program. All right. This is the fella. This is how we should live life. Okay. They might have lost, sure. But does this guy look like he lost to you?
No.
I think he's winning.
Might have woke up feeling like he lost, though.
Well, some might say a lot of people do that. I still am not. I'm going to say it. Because I had people texting me asking, oh, how's Caleb looking? I think he did a lot of good things last night. And I think Ben Johnson has drilled in his head that he has to throw the check down if he's not sure. And now we can be like, hey, let's evaluate the coverage more and know where that football goes. I think it's very funny, and it shows kind of how shit of a franchise this is, that one game tells me, hey, we got to get rid of him. We're going to go to Tyson Bagent.
Yeah, that's definitely not who you need.
I just feel like, like he goes for 6 for 6 his first drive. He's playing against a great defense with a great defensive coordinator who's going to show exotic looks. Like, just let the kid learn.
Please.
He didn't have a great team last year. He didn't have time. What do you want him to do? It's his first time having time in the pocket. He didn't even have time in the pocket at USC. I don't even know how he did what he did. Our offensive line was shit.
He was running for his life out there.
Yeah, so I'm finding it hilarious. I feel like Jaden Daniels would be in the exact same situation if he went to Chicago.
I think so too.
What organization you go to.
I agree.
I don't care what people say about DJ Moore. He's not as reliable as Scary Terry. We saw the guy literally, what was it, last year? Yeah, last year, walk off in the middle of a crucial third down to go sit on the bench.
Yeah.
I mean, what
are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Literally, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the ref should throw a flag on him like you just left.
Right.
But, let's just leave. Let's all try to live like this guy this week. Maybe not get as hammered or get as hammered if you prefer it. Maybe get more hammered. Maybe take the gauntlet and say, you know what, fuck it. I think I can house more WUDs than that guy. Is there anything else that you want to let the people know? Maybe something from the confessional. Maybe you've had a take that's really kind of changed your life.
No, I think I got most of it out.
Okay.
There's gonna be something next week to piss me off. AP voting still sucks.
Well, we didn't actually dip our toe in there. Would you like to do that, or you want to keep that for next week?
I mean, yeah, next week, week after, it's just
Sure,
never.
It's just, yeah. Well, you know what?
Just always shit.
We'll let that horse sit in the stables for right
now.
Yeah. We'll let that horse kind of chill, do its thing, and then next week we'll get you right back up on that.
I mean, they know my initial takes. I mean,
sure.
Arizona State getting more votes, and Mississippi State just beat them.
Sure.
Hey, keeping USC out of the rankings. I am cool with it. They're just flying right under the radar.
That's what I love.
Until they walk into Illinois and put belt to ass.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, and then everyone's gonna be like, well, Illinois hadn't really played anybody, or like, oh, they beat Indiana, and they're gonna think they're really good, and then USC's gonna beat them. It's like, oh, now what do we do with USC? And I'm like, I don't know. Probably put them in the top 15 at least.
Yeah.
You shitters.
Yeah. I love it. We're flying under the radar. We've got some great stuff with Coach Lou taken care of. I'm sure, we have him under contract for the next year, at least for the franchise. So I'm sure if we need to get him back, we can. Obviously got to be cautious about what time Matt logs on, because that is part of the contract.
That's fair.
I will not pay that fine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But yeah, it's been a great episode, folks. We will see you on the next one. Take care. Throw your parlays in. Make sure you use MGM Bet. And, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. But as long as you house WUDs, everything works better.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next week, folks.
All right.
Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stoogie adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stoogie content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posting on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.